The Aztecs were like the superheroes of ancient Mexico, ruling from the 1300s to the 1500s. But how did they go from zero to hero? Well, it all started with a journey. Imagine a group of nomads wandering through northern Mexico in the 1100s. They believed their god, Huitzilopochtli, was guiding them south. He told them to look for a special sign, an eagle sitting on a cactus holding a snake. And guess what? In 1325 they found it. The sign was on an island in Lake Texcoco. This was it. This was the place to build their city, Tenochtitlan. This city became the heart of the Aztec Empire. Can you believe they built it on an island? They used canals and bridges like something out of a movie. Tenochtitlan showed everyone how strong and smart the Aztecs were. And that story about the eagle and the cactus? It reminds us that the Aztecs believed in signs and prophecies. They trusted their gods completely. This belief made them strong and helped them face any challenge. The Aztecs were like the ultimate problem solvers, and their city was proof of their brilliance. Tenochtitlan wasn't just a city, it was the start of something amazing. The Aztecs were ambitious and brave warriors. They quickly rose to power in the Valley of Mexico. They were like the popular kids in school, making friends with other groups. In 1427, they teamed up with the Texcocans and Tacubans, forming the Triple Alliance. This alliance made them super powerful. With their strong army and clever plans, they started conquering nearby territories. One of their most famous rulers was Moctezuma I. He ruled from 1440 to 1469 and was like the cool kid everyone looked up to. He was a brave warrior and a wise leader who made the empire much bigger. Moctezuma I also made the Aztec government stronger. He created new laws and systems, kind of like writing the rule book for a successful empire. Under his rule, the Aztecs became the strongest force in Mesoamerica. Everyone knew their name. The Aztec story is like a real-life adventure, full of ambition, skill, and clever thinking. They went from being nomads to becoming emperors, proving that anything is possible. Tenochtitlan, the heart of the Aztec Empire, was a bustling city, always buzzing with activity. It was like the New York City of its time, a center for trade. The Aztecs had a system where everyone had a place. At the top were the nobles, the wealthy and powerful. Then came the commoners, the everyday people like farmers, artists, and workers. And lastly, there were slaves, often prisoners of war. Religion was a big deal for the Aztecs. They worshipped many gods, each with a special job. They believed these gods controlled nature and decided people's fates. The Aztecs built huge, beautiful temples to honor their gods. They had grand ceremonies and rituals, some even involving human sacrifice. Education was super important to them. They believed everyone should learn, both boys and girls. Kids went to schools called Calmecacs or Telpoccalis, kind of like our schools today. The Aztecs' social structure and religious beliefs were key parts of their lives. They made sure to pass down their culture and knowledge to future generations. Tenochtitlan was a vibrant city that showed off the Aztecs' complex and rich society. It was a melting pot of cultures and languages, making it a truly unique and exciting place. The 1400s was the Aztecs' golden age. They were on top of the world with a powerful military and tons of wealth. Tenochtitlan became a magnificent city, proving their power and incredible building skills. The Aztecs were like the engineers of their time. They built their city right in the middle of a lake, connecting it to the mainland with special roads called causeways. These causeways were wide enough for people and canoes. Talk about impressive. They also built chinampas, which were like floating gardens. These gardens allowed them to grow food all year round, so they never went hungry. But wait, there's more. The Aztecs were also brilliant astronomers and mathematicians. They created a complex calendar by studying the sun and stars. They even had their own system of writing using pictures called pictographs. These writings told stories of their history, beliefs, and everyday lives. The Aztec Empire was a vibrant mix of cultures, with goods and ideas flowing in from all directions. They traded with other cultures, making their own society even richer. The Aztecs had it all: a strong military, a booming economy, and a vibrant culture. Little did they know that a new challenge was about to shake their world. The Aztecs' success was truly remarkable. Their legacy of power and prosperity continues to amaze us today. In 1519, the Aztec world was about to change forever. Picture this: a Spanish conquistador named Hernán Cortés arrives with his army. They had horses, guns, and cannons, things the Aztecs had never seen before. The Aztecs, led by Emperor Montezuma II, were like, what's going on here? Some even thought Cortés might be Quetzalcoatl, a god from their myths. Cortés used this confusion to his advantage. He made friends with some of the Aztecs' enemies, tribes who were unhappy with Aztec rule. He promised them freedom and a share of the Aztecs' riches. Many tribes decided to join Cortés. To make matters worse, the Spanish unknowingly brought deadly diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza. These diseases were new to the Aztecs, and many of them got sick and died. The Spanish, with their powerful weapons and new allies, attacked Tenochtitlan. The battle lasted for months. The Aztecs fought bravely, but they were ultimately defeated. The fall of Tenochtitlan in 1521 marked the end of the mighty Aztec Empire. Even though the Aztec Empire fell, their story didn't end there. Their culture and traditions live on, especially in Mexico. The Aztec language Nahuatl is still spoken by over 1 million people. Many Nahuatl words like chocolate, tomato, and avocado are used in English today. Aztec cuisine also continues to inspire Mexican food. Staple foods like corn, beans, and chili peppers were all part of their diet. They even developed special cooking techniques that are still used today. Deep beneath Mexico City lie the ruins of Tenochtitlan. Archaeologists are like detectives, digging up artifacts that reveal secrets of the Aztec civilization. These discoveries help us understand their culture, beliefs, and way of life. The story of the Aztecs reminds us that empires can rise and fall. It teaches us to appreciate different cultures and understand the impact of disease and conquest. Despite their tragic end, the Aztecs left behind a legacy of strength, ingenuity, and a rich culture that continues to fascinate and inspire people all over the world.